Today, we'll show you how to eat the healthiest diet in the world, step by step. The first question we'd want to address is, what is the Mediterranean diet and why would you want to follow it? Simply said, the Mediterranean diet is the food of all the countries and islands that surround and are part of the Mediterranean Sea. This includes nations such as Egypt, Morocco, Spain, France, and the Middle East. All of these countries and their cuisines are part of the Mediterranean diet. The Mediterranean diet is one of the healthiest in the world, which is why you should eat it. People in these countries live the longest and have the lowest rates of practically every disease imaginable, including heart disease, cancer, diabetes, and the list goes on and on. This is why they live to be so old. Therefore, today, we are going to go over everything you need to know, step by step, and food by meal, to show you how to eat the Mediterranean diet. Processed foods, particularly highly processed foods, are one of the things that aren't commonly found in the Mediterranean diet. These are foods with a lot of sugar, fat, white flour, and chemicals in them. So, the first rule of the Mediterranean diet is to avoid consuming a lot of ultra-processed foods. The Mediterranean diet is also a plant-based diet, which is very vital. This denotes that the majority of the food in a plant-based diet comes from plants. This currently encompasses all plant-based foods such as vegetable, fruits, beans, nuts, seeds, and grains. However, this doesn't rule out the consumption of meat, poultry, fish, or dairy products. It does imply that fruits, vegetables, beans, nuts, seeds, and grains make up the majority of your diet. Another thing it implies is that you're consuming fat derived from fruits and veggies. Olive oil, especially extra virgin olive oil, is a fruit-based oil. Olives are fruits, and in the Mediterranean diet, extra virgin olive oil is used in huge volumes. So anytime you have some nice vegetables, such as a traditional Greek salad, you'll always drizzle it with extra virgin olive oil. Make certain that the olive oil is extra virgin. They consume roughly 40% of their calories from fat, the majority of which comes from olive oil. The next difference between a Mediterranean diet and diets in other nations is that the main protein source in the Mediterranean is beans, as opposed to meat, which is a main protein source in the United States, which includes, of course, chicken and red meat. Because beans are a plant-based food with a high fiber content, this is very noteworthy for people who's trying to follow the Mediterranean diet. They are one of the reasons why they are so nutritious. So, if you're following a Mediterranean diet, you should increase your bean consumption while decreasing your meat consumption. Meat, poultry, and fish are considered condiments, which means you don't have to eat a massive piece of meat for meals. They have salmon dishes as well, but they don't eat it as much, despite the fact that salmon is high in omega-3 fatty acids. One of the unique aspects of the Mediterranean diet is that it includes a lot of omega-3 meals, which are beneficial to your heart, brain, and other body organs. Omega-3s, on the other hand, can be found in walnuts, greens, and flax oil in addition to salmon. In the Mediterranean diet, omega-3s can be obtained in a variety of ways with the plant-based foods that are mentioned. Whole grains are the next major staple consumed throughout the Mediterranean. Many people believe that whole grains are found in foods such as bread, but it's worth noting that even 100% whole wheat bread isn't a complete whole grain. However, a true whole grain food would be a cabbage dish with farro. Farro is now considered a full whole grain, and other whole grain include oats, amaranth, and millet. These are all whole grains or whole wheat, which are essentially small berries. They are great for your digestive system, lowering your cancer risk, lowering your chance of a variety of other diseases, and, believe it or not, they can help you lose weight. They also eat a lot of whole-fat dairy in the Mediterranean. A loaded tzatziki, for example, is a Greek dish that includes Greek yogurt. It is high in probiotics, helpful for your digestive system, and contains many beneficial nutrients for your body. In the Mediterranean, they eat whole milk, whole fat cheese, whole fat yogurt. It's actually going to help you with weight loss. It fills you up so you eat less of it. Wine, beer, and other types of alcohol are also often consumed in certain countries of the Mediterranean. In places like Greece, Spain, and Italy, people consume a lot of wine and other alcoholic beverages. It may be beneficial to you because it raises your good cholesterol. Certain components in red wine, in particular, are beneficial to your heart. But if you're not into those drinks, you can also consume red grape juice. But make sure it's a high quality organic variety. It has many of the same health advantages as red wine. It raises your good cholesterol, and you may drink more of it without having to worry with any health issues. One of the other common questions regarding the Mediterranean diet is what to eat for dessert. People assume that people in the Mediterranean eat a lot of baklava, flan, and other great Mediterranean desserts. But the truth is that they consume a lot of fruit. So, in the Mediterranean, fruit is the most common dessert, and it's usually simply whole fruit. Fruit is occasionally chopped up and mixed into other desserts. This is the type of food they consume on a daily basis. Sure, they have a baklava, flan, cannolis, and other treats from time to time, but that's usually more of a special occasion. So the last thing you should do if you're in a Mediterranean diet is have fruit for dessert. That's all there is to it. That's all you need to know about eating the world's healthiest diet. It's important to remember that the Mediterranean diet is all about enjoying your food. It's about eating in plenty, eating with others, making it delightful, which is why it's so healthy. If you have any questions about the video, let us know down in the comment section below. And if you want to learn even more about health and fitness, be sure to turn on your bell notifications so you'll get updated when we post new videos. If you liked the video, please click the like button and share it with your friends. Also, you can go ahead and click the subscribe button as well because we have tons of other videos on our channel we think you'll enjoy. Thank you so much for watching all the way to the end. Have a blessed day and stay healthy, my friends.